Before going into the topic details, I want to bring your attention to the UPSC coaching programs offered by ClearIAS. ClearIAS offers online and offline courses to help candidates get selected for prestigious government services like IAS, IPS, or IFS. ClearIAS, Prelims cum Mains, PCM course, provides a highly effective study plan, well-organized subject-wise videos, study materials, mock exams, and guidance to cover the entire GS syllabus of UPSC CSE Prelims, Mains, and Interview systematically. As a limited period offer, there is a 40% discount on our online courses. Enroll now.
Right. So what is the last topic? A new system, a new technology that is coming. It may replace what is known as the Fastag. Right. So what is the system? It is known as the Global Navigation Satellite System. And through this system, it is actually helpful to collect the toll collection system. So it is actually called as the TC. So it just, no, it's not E toll collection, ETC, that is the word. So a new system, new technology is coming for electronic toll collection. What is the new system called? Global Navigation Satellite System. What it is expected to replace? It is actually expected to replace the Fastag system. So there are a lot of different news materials coming about the different features, of course. So we'll understand about what is the major technology behind this thing. So talking about this particular technology, there was recently an amendment or a change in the Indian Parliament. What they did is that it is the Ministry of Road Transportation and Highways introduced the particular amendment. So what they did, what they revised the National Highway Fee Rules 2008. So all these rules are coming under National Highways Act of 1956. So under the 1956 Act, there is a rule 2008 National Highways Fee. So they have changed it. What they have changed it, they have introduced a system, a new system in which electronic toll collection can be collected based on satellites. So they introduced the concept of satellite-based systems. That is the change which is actually being introduced. Right. How the system is actually working? The system is working based on Global Navigation Satellite System, including onboard units. OBU means onboard units, which means that, for example, if we have a car, the car will have a system within the car, just like a Fastag sticker. Just like a Fastag sticker, there will be a unit within the car which will be constantly in communication with the satellite. Right. So that is known as the Global Navigation Satellite System. And this is not exactly to replace the Fastag right now. It will be in addition to the Fastag system. And one more system is in place right now. That is automatic number plate recognition system. So we have the technology system that is called the automatic number plate recognition technology. That is, if you have a number plate, the camera can access the number plate and camera can identify which type of vehicle it is. If the vehicle is actually having any type of problems, seizure documents, any pending penalty or fine is there, everything can be assessed by the automatic number plate recognition technology. So this Fastag and the automatic number plate technology is actually will be there. This satellite based navigation system is in addition to that. I hope it is actually clear. Right. So we'll understand about the different features of the particular system. For example, there will be, just like the Hindu newspaper screenshot which you saw initially, the report actually says that there will be no user fee, zero user fee for 20 kilometers. If you are using a private vehicle, if you are actually using a private vehicle in each direction one day, but not for a national permit vehicle. For example, a lorry, a very large truck, which is carrying some kind of natural oil or some, petroleum products from this area to that area. Or if it is a commercial vehicle, which is taking some kind of tankers, etc. So these kind of national permit vehicle will have to pay the toll. But if you are having a vehicle, if you are actually private vehicle, living in their own locality, you can travel up to 20 kilometers in any direction, in both directions in a single day, free of cost. No charge will be taken. So that, remember the number 20 kilometers. So that is one particular thing. And also there will be exclusive lanes for the GNSS. So there will be exclusive lanes for the GNSS fitted vehicles. So if a vehicle is having this global navigation satellite system, they will have dedicated lines. You can go through that. You can simply pass through it. Nobody will stop you, unlike the toll system. So they can simply pass through this particular system. That is what this thing. But if you don't have this satellite system in your vehicle, if you don't have this onboard units in your vehicle, and if you're going through that system, through that gate, you'll have to pay double the toll. I hope you understand it. this cannot be misused, because if you are actually misusing it, you have to pay multiple, double the rate of the toll. If you're having the particular onboard units of the satellite system, you can simply pass through it. Nobody will stop you. That is the particular system is actually all about. And however, this is not intended to replace Fastag initially. It will eventually replace the Fastag. That is how the convention is actually, how the topic is actually carried out. So we'll understand how the working is actually done based on the system. So it is actually satellite based imaging. That is, if there is actually a toll booth, if the car is actually going like that, it will simply cross over. And after some time, there is actually one place where the number plate and this thing is actually recognized. And the satellite recognizes that, okay, that car has actually crossed the toll booth and it is going in that direction. So they will calculate the distance. For example, if the car is actually going around 100 kilometers from the toll booth. So what they will do, 100 kilometers, they will have to pay the toll booth. That is what the system is actually all about. In the current Fastag system, what happens is that you pass through the toll booth, you give 100 rupees. Even if you are going 200 kilometers, even if you are going 500 kilometers, you still have to give 100 rupees. But this will not be like that. This will be based on the distance travel. If you are traveling 1 kilometer, give the money for that only. If you are traveling 100 kilometers, give higher amount of money. That is what the system is actually all about. So it is basically the vehicle tracking system will be there based on the satellite imaging, and it will be based on the distance travel. So if you travel more distance, pay more tax, pay more toll. If you travel less distance, pay little toll only. So based on the distance, of course, and they will track the direction also based on the onboard unit in your vehicle, of course. And they will be just like we said, the automatic number plate recognition system, ANPR will be in place in between. So this number plate system will be in between. So they will calculate how much distance you have traveled and they will charge accordingly. And they will deduct the toll money. That is what the system is actually all about. So that there will be, what is the use of the system? One thing is that ease of payment. Second thing is that less congestion in the toll booth. So normally, even if the Fastag is actually coming out, we see in the toll booth that why the Fastag came, because we don't have to pay cash in change. We don't have to keep the currency, just recharge the Fastag sticker, just go through the toll, it will automatically open. That is the thing. But still we see that there is actually long queues. Even in the Fastag lanes, there is actually long queue. But what happens in the GNSS system, you simply don't have to stop. You simply pass through. That is the point. You simply pass through the particular toll booth and eventually you will be getting a bill later. That is, you will be charged later based on the distance travel. That is so that there will be less congestion. That is the point which the system is actually raising. And last but not the least, how it is actually different from Fastag, you just understand that this is actually a schematic representation of how GNSS system is actually working. So you have installed an onboard unit which is continuously in communication with the satellite, and the vehicle is actually entering and vehicle is actually crossing the toll booth, and then the satellite will start communicating with the onboard unit and satellite will recognize how much distance the vehicle has actually traveled. So how much distance I have traveled, they will calculate the distance, they will send it to a toll collection unit, they will charge the bill and send it back to the transport company. The company will pay it directly. Right. So based on the distance travel, the amount of toll will be calculated. That is the point. But in Fastag, it is fixed. That is the point, which basic fundamental difference between a Fastag. So if this is a Fastag, what happens? There is a tag reader. And what is it reading? It is reading the Fastag sticker attached to the windscreen of the vehicle. So what kind of technology they are actually using? They are using RFID technology in Fastag. What do you mean by RFID technology? Radio frequency identification technology. Right. So they are using the radio frequency and they are identifying the sticker in the windscreen of the car. They'll identify the vehicle number. They'll identify if the vehicle RFID tag, a Fastag has properly charged or not. It's like a prepaid mobile. You can charge it for 1,000 rupees. You can charge it for 2,000 rupees if you are continuously going in the toll booth. So if you have that 500 rupees balance in Fastag, what happens if you go through the toll booth? The tag will read your sticker. They'll understand that, okay, you have balance in your account. They'll take the 100 rupees from it automatically. You'll simply pass through. But it is taking time, right? If you are giving money to the toll booth, it will take some 2 minutes or 3 minutes. If you are going through Fastag also, you are taking at least some 15 to 20 seconds. But what if you are going through GNSS? You can simply pass through it. That is the particular system is actually all about. So what is the difference between Fastag? Fastag is actually having RFID technology. but the GNSS is actually having satellite based technology. So RFID and satellite based technology is the basic difference. And the particular, what is the basic device for reading? In the Fastag you have RF fast tag is actually there, a sticker is there, and in the GNSS we have onboard unit that actually directly communicate with the satellites. And the last but not the least, what is the difference is that in the Fastag you have fixed rates, and in the GNSS flexible rates, or you can say this toll is actually calculated based on the distance travel. So these are the fundamental three differences between the Fastag and between the GNSS. Right. So make sure that this system is actually new. There were different times in which we had to write about the Fastag. Of course, you will be able to write about the transportation comes in the GS paper 3. That is under economy. So it is a huge, it will be a huge change if you can actually add such technologies, such navigational satellite technologies. If you can add into your answer, it will be a huge boost to your answer. It will be a huge value addition. So make sure that if whenever such upgrades come, some such new technologies come, because when the Fastag actually came, you know that we were all surprised. Okay, now we have to attach the Fastag sticker, we have to get the bank account, we have to recharge it. So it's actually started, it was going right now, but now we are actually having a newer technology. So what the Fastag owners are saying, okay, we already got the new technology that is Fastag. Now there is another edition. Now we don't have to use the Fastag. So why we have the sticker in the windscreen right now? So they having that inertia of rest, actually we can say. They don't want to change. Some people are really conventional. They will be really difficult for them to change. But as a UPSC aspirant also, we have to be continuously updated and aware about these kind of new technologies. So make sure that you understand about the functioning of the technologies, and you get the data of this thing in your paper, in your study material, and revise it as much as possible, as much times as possible, so that you will have better answers in the mains exam. And in the prelims exam also, what are the possible questions that can ask about the differences between Fastag and how it can be working as a statement also. Difference in this, such as like Fastag is fixed, this is flexible, Fastag is having RFID, this is OBU, etc., like that. So these kind of comparisons can come, these kind of statement based question can come, and maybe in the mains also.